rehearsed this speech about 1,000 times, and I've got my notes here, but honestly, I don't quite know what to say, because what can I say? It's been a long 4 years. Or would I? I would say that, but it's a bit cliche now, isn't it? It's all right, though. High school's full of cliches. Football players, theater kids, nerds. That's what I was. I was one of the nerds. But I think we can all agree that our high school experience, these past 2 years especially, have been anything but cliche. Even right now, we're outside having our graduation ceremony here because we can't do what we would normally do. And it would have been easy to just look at what we couldn't do because of the pandemic. This class wasn't going to have that. You said no. You said, let's make the best with what we've got because it's all we have left. And that's what this class does. We make the best with what we've got. You see, it'd be easy to look at Google Meet classes as just boring and tedious, and they are. But instead of letting that get you down, you all went out there and you found yourselves an upside. You looked at your Google Meet scheduled for 7:30 and you said, hey, I don't have to get up till 7:25. All right. And it is that attitude which will carry this class on to greater things. Not the sleeping into the last minute part, at least I hope not. But no, it's that optimistic attitude, looking towards the future with strength and hope, even when the present is dark and hopeless. And it is that same attitude that gives me faith that this class will be able to look at whatever lies ahead, dead in the eyes, and get through it with the same strength and determination that I have observed over these past 3 years. I say 3 years because I moved into this school district sophomore year, so I can't fill this speech with memories reminiscing about middle school. I wasn't there for the highlights that I've heard so much about, the dead bird incident, the Philly trip, Brady. This class has been through a lot together. And even though I wasn't there for all of it, I have been here long enough to see your kindness and your compassion. The kind of qualities that made not one, but 2 students ask the lonely new kid on 3 separate occasions if he wanted to sit on their lunch table, at their lunch table. Shout out to my boy Stavros for that. I've seen your strength and your determination and endurance throughout a senior year that not a single one of us expected, not a single one of us deserved. And it is that strength, that kindness, that compassion, and that endurance which will lead this class towards whatever lies ahead. Somebody once told me that people who reach senior year and are sad to leave high school are insane. But going to a high school like this, with classmates like you all, I think you'd be crazy not to miss it. At least just a little bit. I'm not going to say that it's been the best years of it's been the time of our lives, because for some people it hasn't. I'm not going to say that things are going to get better in the future, because they might not. High school might have been bad, but the real world can get worse. But what I will say, again, is that we make the best with what we've got. In this world, it's all we've got. So make the best of it. Sure, there are a lot of problems. Sometimes it's going to feel like a storm coming from all directions. But what are we? We're Rough Riders, baby. When things get rough, we ride out the storm. And sometimes it is okay to just ride out the storm. Sometimes it is a fight just to get through. But don't ever let yourself be satisfied with just getting by all the time. Fight to make the future a better place and fight to make it a better experience than these past 4 years have been. Even if they were the best 4 years of your life, even if they were the worst 4. The future is in front of you, so fight for it. My father has this saying he likes to repeat ad nauseum. I think he learned it in the military. It goes like this: you fight how you train. These past 4 years, our teachers have given us some of the best training possible. But don't ever let your sword go dull. Whether it's at college, at work, or at home, keep using what you've learned in high school. And keep adding to it with what you will learn out there in the real world. Because the more you experience, and the more you learn, the more momentum you can gain going through life. Like a snowball or rolling down a hill. As it keeps going, it keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. If you keep learning and fighting and rolling with the punches life throws at you, pretty soon you won't be a snowball anymore. You'll be a whole freaking avalanche. And it doesn't matter what this world throws at you. Whether it's another COVID-19 pandemic or just Monday morning. The future, if you keep up the momentum, you'll be able to plow right through it. So get out there and show the world what we're made of. Go Rough Riders.